Waleed is the founder of Inbound LLC. Waleed, how are you? Waleed,
All
you have
right.
3 minutes
Good to see you.
starting now. Yes, I can see you and I can hear you.
All right. All right. Great. So, my name is Walid Al Bashir. I'm the founder of Intuito. Intuito, it's an automotive AI company. And this presentation about public transport in Sudan, which was being presented some time back, we have figured out that the main problem is involving like three stakeholders, which are the passengers, normally minimum service time, reaching destination on time, and pay reasonable fees. Drivers getting target income, because if they don't get it, then they tend to sell the fuel in the black market and get more money. And then regulator into fulfilling demand at affordable cost, control fuel safety, security, congestion, and single occupancy issues. What we have done is we combine the GIS maps with demographs to identify the density area in Khartoum city, and based on this density area, we identified the several sections that are required in order to do the BTR. We use the vehicle routing solution, vehicle routing problem algorithm, in order to identify the density area, create routings. There are three types, which are capacitated vehicle routing problem. We are using capacitated vehicle routing problem with time window, in which to identify the location, fetch the distant matches, optimize the trips, and render to the browser. In terms of the monitoring and control solution, we are able to identify which trips are due for today, which trips are already in motion, and which trips are behind the schedule. In terms of the passenger experience, they have to scan their IDs if they are school or university students, and if they are normal passengers, then they would have to pay through the application, collect the data, store the data. Then we work the algorithm on the back end in order to do analysis and prediction. And because there's no like physical infrastructure on the ground, we use the app to identify the locations, and based on these locations, every person can figure out what is the next trips coming, and where he can hop into the bus, and then he can give a rating end of the trips. We can also provide dashboards on terms of how many trips has been fulfilled, how many trips on time, the occupancy rate as well, their vehicle, and all. Our recommendation, or what we're looking for, is in order to do the digital transformation of the digital transformation of public transport in Sudan, is like gather data. Data is the main issue. We are not able to get a lot of data. We have to get a GIS data with government and universities. The embargo has put a barrier to getting a lot of data in. Produce plan for public transport and schedule, run a
Yep.
plan POC, and then populate the POC and the public transport operation. We are looking for UN, any other parties who can
Yep.
help in
Yep.
providing more data to that.
Yep.
And thank you
Yep.
very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Waleed. And as a commuter myself, it's really good to see that you have something like this. One of the things I really do not enjoy is having to wait for a bus. So thank you very much for your time and your presentation.